Hello everyone, today we are here with Phil from YOTEL. Hi Phil, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm really well. Nice to see you. Thanks for the warm welcome.
It's always lovely to chat here. So, prior to joining YOTEL, you were at Marriott for 20 years. I have not done anything for 20 years in my entire life. So why did you make the move from Marriott to YOTEL?
Well, look, Marriott is a great company and I enjoyed many years there and had a great career. But the time was right for me. I looked at what was happening at YOTEL and I saw a company that was transitioning from being small but mighty to being global and amazing. And I wanted to be part of that. And I wanted to lead YOTEL at this pivotal moment into the next phase of its success.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on the spot here a little bit.
Sure.
What do you think you bring to the job, or what do you bring to the job? That's a nicer way to ask, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's the right question to ask. So I think I guess I bring two things, right? I bring quite a number of years of working in the commercial space, so I know what makes hotels tick in terms of what brings in the top line. And I've spent a long time working with owners and franchisees and in operations of hotels, so I know that what comes to the top line, ultimately we want most of it to come to the bottom line, and I get how that works. And in addition, I've spent a long time working in corporate structures, and I understand a lot about the vision and strategy that's required to get a hotel company to do the right things and be successful. So hopefully I can put all of that together in a nice mix and bring it to YOTEL.
So good numbers guy and good on strategy too.
That's it, that's the plan. That's the plan, time will tell.
All right, so just tell me a little bit about YOTEL's expansion strategy, and can we expect this to speed up? Give me something juicy and exciting.
Well, I can't promise juicy and exciting. Well, no, actually I can. So look, YOTEL has grown geographically quite quickly, and our footprint is all the way across the world, from Tokyo through Asia, the Middle East and Europe, into the States in terms of our open hotels and our current pipeline. But we believe that whilst we're quite spread out, we can create hub and spoke setups in some of those locations. So where we've got presence, we can expand it. And we're seeing some success with that already. So watch this space. There are going to be some interesting announcements coming out that I can't share too much detail with you at the moment, but there's a lot happening at YOTEL, and you're going to see the pace of growth really pick up over the coming months and years.
Well, we'll expect you to come to Hospitality Investor first.
For sure.
All right.
Absolutely. So
everyone keeps talking about changing consumer expectations. Some say it's changing rapidly, and then some say, like, I spoke to a hotel company today, said, oh, it's always the same, they just want the basic stuff. So what is your viewpoint on that? And how are consumer expectations changing, and how is YOTEL positioning itself to respond?
So I think our industry has been around for a long, long time. There have been places to stay, hotels around for as long as humans have been around. And so in that regard, we're an old industry, and I think the expectation levels are probably quite similar today to what they've always have been. Give me somewhere comfortable, safe, and interesting to stay. But of course, consumers are changing, cultures are changing all the time, and it's important that hotel companies keep up with those changes. So for us, we think that our customers, the people that come and stay in YOTELs, they want to have somewhere that's a bit fun to stay, so we try and be fun and entertaining, but not too much, right? And we know that people want to be efficient and safe when they travel. So we offer safe spaces that are good fun and offer the traveler a lot of efficiency and really make their travel experience as easy as possible. So for example, we're one of the only companies that's really got self-check-in kiosks to work perfectly almost all the time, which has taken the average time it takes to check in down to somewhere under 90 seconds to under a minute, which is great for our customers because it means they can get into their rooms more quickly. So we're always looking for these ways to innovate and help ease the customer journey, make things a little bit more simple, less complicated.
Yeah, and it's what you were saying previously about efficiency as well, right?
That's it.
Get things working quicker.
That's it. I think that's what people want.
We talked earlier about travel trends.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, what travel trends of the next 5 to 10 years do you think YOTEL is best placed to respond to?
Well, I think one of the things that's going to start affecting all of our lives, not just in the travel space, but everywhere, is AI. So we are working at the moment, and again, it's in our innovation lab. I can't talk too much about it, but we're working on some really, really interesting things with some AI providers. Again, with the inspiration being, how do we help our customers have a more simple, more efficient time with us? So I think AI is going to be really interesting for our industry, both in terms of the guest stay when they're on property, but also when they're planning their trip. So we're doing a lot in that space at the moment. I think people continue to be more conscious about the environment, and this will carry on being a travel trend. And hopefully it becomes more and more important to our travelers, so that we can see hotel companies take this a little bit more seriously. And we're doing a lot there at the moment with our buildings to make sure that our buildings are as efficient as possible from an energy consumption perspective, which will only continue.
I mean, it's not fair though. You say we are doing exciting stuff in AI, but also I can't tell you about it.
Okay, well, let me give you a little teaser then. Let me give you a little teaser. So look, when people travel, they want to see people. So we will always have people. We're always going to be a people business. However, there are some times when, to be more efficient when you're in a high volume space, you can have an AI assistant to help guide you through your stay in a hotel. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be great. But yeah, that would be great. Wonderful, perfect. So ESG and AI.
That's it.
Perfect, thank you. With so many branded hotel offerings in the market, how does YOTEL plan to differentiate?
Well, that's a great question. When you work it out, can you let me know? In all seriousness, it is a crowded market. And I think YOTEL can differentiate itself in a couple of ways. Firstly, for our owners, we are a relatively small, nimble, agile company and brand. So when we learn from our owners and our operators what can be done differently, what improvements we can make to our brand, we can implement those changes very, very quickly. There are other brands out there that are maybe part of bigger organizations that move a little bit more slowly. So I think it's important to remember that to differentiate yourself to an owner, it's important to be able to be nimble and move quickly. In terms of the customer, we will always try to deliver the best customer service we can, but in the YOTEL way. And we are creating at YOTEL, or continuing to refine at YOTEL, our customer proposition. And we find that our customers really like us. They like the fact that we have interesting F&B, they love our bed, they love how easy it is to use our hotels and our products. And so we're just going to keep on going to differentiate ourselves by being very, very user-friendly and creating great experiences along the way.
So customer-centric, efficiency, agility,
that's it.
ESG, AI, I mean, that all sounds amazing.
Well, that's what we're aiming at. That's what we're aiming at. And of course, the other thing that's so important to me and to the company is that for the people that work at YOTEL, for our crew, it's important for us to create a really friendly, performance-driven culture that people like to work within. And so we're always looking at how we can innovate in the workplace too. And one of the things we're looking at the moment is having special time dedicated for people that want to go away and tackle a specific problem that they're having at work. We're calling them innovation days. And the idea is that everybody gets out of the office or out of the hotel, they get a specific problem to be tasked with. They can do whatever they want during the day. They can go for a walk, take a hike, go for a swim, and when they come back to work, they need to come back with some serious ideas about how to solve the problem they were trying to go away and solve on their innovation day.
Thank you so much. Phil, everyone, thank you.
Thank you so much.